Yo, what's good, YouTube? Zamcro here, back with the CPC D League Season 2 playoffs. We finished the season 8-2, plus 15 differential, and we are having a inter-conference playoff match here in round 1, and we're taking on Mayo. And he's got a small team in terms of quantity. But in terms of quality, his team is one of the best. Excuse me, one of the best on paper. Sporting a lot of threats that he did not even bring. However, we brought a choice-banded Zygarde, adamant nature with enough speed to outspeed the Mamoswine, the 1,000 arrows, outrage, extreme speed, and toxic. His dragon resist happens to be extremely weak to 1,000 arrows, so that's pretty high. Toxic is specifically for the Slowbro, so looking to catch that thing. Next up, we got the Manaphy with the Rain Dance, Calm Mind, Scald, and Rest. Looking to put in some work if we can get rid of the Lottie. I think this set can put in some work. Beat down the Suicune, or not the Suicune, but the Slowbro. Can't really do much back to us, but just beating that thing down would be generally good. This is my Mamoswine switch in. And also potential win condition with rain up and calm minds up. It's pretty threatening, especially with the support from the rest of my team, like Pursuit Trap and the Lottie and the Slowbro. Mega Dancy putting in work against them. Latios, I think it's Mega. Anyways, next up is the Mega Dancy. Max speed, max special attack, timid nature, rock polish, moonblast, power gem, and protect. Protect is there so that my opponent can't spam high jump kick with the Mienshao or rock polish. Also there so that Registeel can't, cheekily go for stealth rocks, predicting me to switch out. I can protect and send the rocks back at him, which would be nice. Moonblast and power gem is literally the only coverage I needed because I wasn't going to try to win with this if Registeel was on the field. I just click Moonblast and Power Gem until it's gone, and then try to win maybe later with the Rock Polish. Next up is the Alolan Marowak. The Alolan Muck, excuse me. I accidentally brought Black Belt instead of Black Sludge, but definitely meant the Black Sludge. Poison Touch, Knockoff, Poison Jab, Pursuit, and Taunt. Taunt is there for the Registeel and the Slowbro. Don't want them to potentially set up late game or set up rocks at all. So do have a little speed investment to outspeed the Registeel. Max Spadef, nearly Max Spadef, and nearly Max HP. Excuse me, I'm a bit under the weather. Next up, we got the Mesprit, Stealth Rock, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Zen Headbutt. Zen Headbutt being there for the Mienshao only. This is like my switch in or whatever. I guess there's a switch in the Mienshao if you have a bulky Psychic type. Nearly max HP, mixed Spadef, or mixed defenses. Mostly defensive though, like I said, for the Mienshao. Last but not least, we have Pyrogen the Incineroar making his debut for us. He did play in week 1 for a different coach, but for the Black Mountain Rockers, he's making his debut. That's so hot. Excuse me. Choice Scarf, U-Turn, Darkest Lariat, Flare Blitz, and Toxic. Toxic being there for things that resist both stab. I forgot his entire team right now off the top of my head, but he's got something that can switch into this. For the love of me, I cannot remember. But yeah, the general idea is that my 3 offensive mons being Zygarde, Mega Dancy, and Incineroar can't put in enough work with the support. And let's just hop into the battle here. The support from Pursuit Trapping with Muck and setting up Stealth Rocks from Mesprit. The Rain Dance, Calm Mindset, Manaphy, pretty sweet. So I knew I could live this so I'm just going to go ahead and get up my rocks. But that was such a huge mistake because Mian Xiao becomes a huge problem now if it's Choice Scarf. Just going to go into Manaphy as he actually goes for the knockoff again. He switches out to his Registeel, gets his rocks up, which is kind of problematic, but I'm not going to sweat too much as I can just use this thing for setup fodder. I do have rest and hydration, so that's pretty high. I'm going to go ahead and rest up to make sure that I can get my hydration real quick and get a couple more Calm Minds in and really start to threaten his team completely. I've revealed my entire moveset at this point, and I should have rested right there, but I didn't. I made a mistake and I did not rest. So here, if I go for Rain Dance, he knocks me out with the Seismic Toss, and if I go for rest, then he can hit me with the Seismic Toss, and then switch out and take advantage of me being asleep with something, say like the Thundurus with a Z move or something. Could be problematic for me. But I'm just going to switch out here and go into my Zygarde, predicting his electric type move. He goes for the Thunderbolt, as predicted. Here I'm just going to throw off 1,000 arrows, I believe. No, I double out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What's this? Don't know what that is. Look cool though. So here I'm going to go into my Manaphy and try to wake up and potentially get another rest off. But he goes straight out to his Mian Xiao plan super aggressively, and I'm going to just go ahead and sack off my Mesprit here. He actually misses, which is a bit unfortunate because if he misses another one, he dies. And here I'm going to go into my Mega Diancie and click that Protect and see if he wants to die yet. He does not. Switches out to his Registeel, so I'm going to be forced out here, but that's okay. I can easily switch into my Zygarde and click 1,000 arrows at this point in the game. I would really appreciate if Slowbro was toxic. 1,000 arrows will drop Registeel. He does go out into iPro, which is his Slowbro, and takes just 37%. Thanks, so fat. And here I'm just going to go for it again, predicting him to go for maybe Scald or Ice Beam, and really weaken his Slowbro, force him to switch out, potentially. I was going to go into my Muck and Pursuit Trap him. However, he goes for the Slack Off here, and I'm going to switch out into my Manaphy, predicting that, and go for the Rain Dance. But he goes straight into his Latios, so I can't stay in to rest up, as he would be faster and outspeed me. He goes for the Earthquake, though, which I would have lived, and he knocks out my Muck with a 2-hit KO. I go into my Incineroar, force him out, as I go for the Darkest Lariat. Does enough to where that I can 2-hit KO this thing, and force him to bring in the Mian Xiao. And he can click High Jump Kick here, and takes out my Scarf Incineroar. Here I can go into the Zygarde and predict him to go out into his Slowbro, predict him my Extreme Speed. I can click the Toxic and start to wear this thing down. And I think my opponent's actually going to double out here as I go into my Manaphy. He's going to double back out into the Mian Xiao to claim another kill. And North says GG there, but he had no idea that I could click Protect here. And it's kind of... I guess my best play is Protect, but I needed my opponent to switch out here, predicting me to click Protect. If you go straight into the Mamoswine, then I would still be faster and can knock it out with the Moonblast or the Power Gem, probably the Power Gem. Wait, both are neutral, so Moonblast. And if you switch out to the Mega Diancie, the Mega Latios, he could potentially Speed Tie and do a lot with Earthquake, but would knock me out, so that's not problematic. Zen Headbutt can't knock me out either, and he's shown to be physical, or at least mixed. Thunders could knock me out and gets knocked out with Power Gem, and Slowbro is 2-hit KO. I think. Depending on his investment, but how well he took the Choice Band 1,000 arrows, I think Slowbro would be 2-hit KO'd by my Mega Diancie's Moonblast. Meaning Protect here could potentially win me the game. and I'm going to click Rock Polish, hoping my opponent choked, but it was actually me choking because I didn't calculate all that as well as I should have. I should have clicked Protect there. His Mean Shell would have went down, and I could potentially had a 2-0 win here. And I didn't. And I don't get a crit here, so I deserve to lose. But yeah, that's going to be it. GG to Mayo. Played really well. I don't think there was any hacks involved, which is great. He played really aggressive, and it paid off. So yeah, good game to him, and I hope he goes and plays well in the rest of the playoffs, semis, and potentially finals. Yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about the battle. I guess I could say I had a lack of prep, could have did better, but I made a misplay there, so could have potentially won that game, which would have been cool. But yeah, GG to Mayo, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and hopefully there's some more CPC content to come. I'll catch you there if there is. So yeah.